Hey everybody, this is Gene coming to you live and direct from Acme Superstore along with
Josh
and Tyler.
Just wanted to give you guys a quick look at this week's books. First of all, just a quick pan. We have a ton of new titles this week. The shelves are jam-packed.
Lots of awesome stuff here.
Absolutely. And
we are going to have to put new shelves in because we are bursting at the seams.
We are.
New shelves coming soon.
And along with all that awesome stuff is all these awesome variants for Detective Comics 1000. But we'll get to those in just a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
First, let's go ahead and get a start off over here on the left for our new releases this week. Let's talk about some of the stuff we're excited about, guys.
Yeah. Hey, this 30 Days a Night over here, horror comics have been fantastic. And this one, I think this one's going to go right off the shelves.
Oh, yeah.
It's a reprint of some early issues that were really hot. So.
Yep, good stuff there.
What happens there.
And I feel like I've said it before, but the Alien 3, based on the original script, it's so much better than the actual movie.
Super good.
Fantastic. Folks, if y'all haven't got in on this yet, I think we're issue 5. I have the first 4 issues. Come and get them. It's fantastic.
Oh, and
yeah.
Avant-Gardes, if like you're a fan of Lumberjanes, which I'm sure a lot of you are, that is, it has a very similar energy, and I think you'd really dig it. And it's only on issue 3, a great time to jump on.
Yep. Do you want to mention Maneaters number 7 is out this week? That's a shop favorite.
Yeah. We have a number 1, this Femme Magnifique. This looks pretty interesting, right?
Yeah, this is really interesting. It's a biographies of 10 magnificent women who changed the world. Some really interesting stuff by some really interesting folks in there. I definitely picked up a copy. I know Tyler did too. Really good stuff.
Yeah, that looks like it should
Hey,
be great.
speaking of number 1s, if you look on the third shelf down there, we've got Marvel Rising number 1. Now that's in connection to the TV show that features Spider-Gwen, Miss Marvel, Squirrel Girl, America Chavez, Captain Marvel, and a few other characters. The cartoon is great. I'm really looking forward to the book.
Yeah. Oh, and then with the Amazing Spider-Man down there, just want to point out to y'all. So Amazing Spider-Man has always been my favorite. I haven't read it lately, but I got to tell you, with Kraven back into the fold, now is a great time to jump back into it. Spider-Man, one of the most fantastic things is the villains, and Kraven is dark, disturbing even. It's awesome. You guys are going to love this.
But also very psychological as villains go.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see. Star Wars Vader Dark Visions number 2. Now, I will mention, in a bit of a corrections corner there, I know a couple of weeks ago we had mentioned that we had mistakenly thought that Vader Dark Visions number 1 was a one-shot. It is not, in fact, so issue number 2 is right there, and we do have the 1 in 25 incentive variant on that.
And thank goodness, because I can't get enough Darth Vader.
That's true. Josh loves some Darth Vader. If you're a fan of the Hasbro properties, Transformers, G.I. Joe, My Little Pony, Gem of the Holograms, you'll want to check out, you'll see on the bottom shelf there, the Synergy Creators Showcase. It's got several stories by different creators about a bunch of their flagship properties. That's a good one.
Oh, hey, and Rick and Morty's Dungeons and Dragons Director's Cut, in case you missed it the first time.
Also, Transformers number 2, just 2 weeks after the amazing first issue. I really love the cover B on that with Chromia. And again, we've got a 1 in 10 incentive on that one.
Yeah, and on that one, I'm just waiting. At which point does Megatron turn bad? Because it's ready for it all to come down, crash down.
I think it already happened.
He does seem to be doing some bad stuff on that cover over there.
Yeah.
It just looks bad.
Let's see. Oh, also, I should mention, for those of you who are into witchcraft, and who among us isn't, we have both Hex Wives and the brand new Sabrina the Teenage Witch this week. You can see all the awesome variant covers on Sabrina down there. Really, really gorgeous stuff. I will mention, now, this is not the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina that the Netflix series is based on. This is more in line with the current Archie Forever run from around Archie 700 or so. She's going to make her debut in the Archie title in issue 705, which will be coming up very shortly.
So it's in continuity with the Mark Waid Archie stuff?
Sure is.
Oh, I love me some Mark Waid Archie stuff.
And I think folks who do are going to really love this new version of Sabrina. It's really fun.
Yeah.
I do want to mention, of course, we've got Umbrella Academy this week. Heroes in Crisis. A lot of folks have been looking forward to issue 7 on that.
And for the Immortal Hulk, we were able to get, there's reprints.
Sure were.
That's Bennett that's doing the art on there, which has been great. I love his version of Immortal Hulk there. So I got a bunch of those, so folks who may have missed out on that can come get that now. And then, if you love, as much as I do, Hulk 181, First Appearance of Wolverine, who wouldn't want a nice minty copy on the wall?
It's true,
You get some
especially
reprint.
if it doesn't cost you a few grand.
Yeah.
I do like comics that don't cost me a few grand.
It's true. It's true. Let's see what else is new this week. Invader Zim, Riri Williams, Ironheart, one of my favorite Marvel titles.
Ooh, we've got a WWE WrestleMania special just in time for WrestleMania.
We sure do. X-Force number 5 is out this week. That is slated to be a key issue. There's an appearance of a brand new character in there. I won't give anything away, but it's pretty cool. Snot Girl new this week. A lot of folks are big fans of that. We've got the Brian Lee O'Malley of Scott Pilgrim variant cover, real cute.
Isn't he writing it?
Maybe. We've also got Spawn.
Yeah, this is awesome. So I'm a big fan of McFarlane and
That's
Spawn, and I just did start reading again recently. And this one here, this is the first part of the story arc that ends at issue 300. That's going to be a big deal.
Yep.
So if y'all haven't been reading Spawn and wanting to start back up, this is the place to do it.
And you know, of all things, what I've been getting really into of late, DuckTales. I mean, they're
Pretty great title.
It's beautifully drawn. It's nice one and done stories. So it's easy consumption, you could say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now on to the big event for this week. So as I'm sure a lot of you know, Detective Comics hits its 1,000th issue this week. So we're going to start out right over here. This is the first of the variant covers. This is representing the 1930s.
Yeah, this is a neat cover. This was an oil painting base, I believe.
Yeah, beautiful.
Originally,
Absolutely
oil was
beautiful.
the medium.
Moving on over into the 1940s. That's done by Bruce Timm, which most of you will know from Batman the Animated Series.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very exciting one.
Yeah.
Moving on into the 50s and highlighting some of kind of the Silver Age silliness that we got with Batman.
I think it might be a little controversial, but I think the 50s one is my favorite. I mean, it's just got so much going on, and there's so much weird and awesome history from that time.
It is very weird. We move on to the 60s with fan favorite artist Bernie Wrightson.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely beautiful cover.
Love that cover.
Looking grim as ever.
Of course. Well, wouldn't be a Bernie Wrightson cover if it wasn't grim looking. Let's see. This is the Jim Steranko one, representing the 70s.
Beautiful.
Yep. I will also point out, it's very exciting. There's the blank variant cover.
Oh, love the way that they did the blankness there.
I feel the negative space. Really, I got nothing.
It's so minimalist.
Hey, 80s fans. You like Frank Miller? You know you do. Well, there you go. There's your Dark Knight Returns cover. We did order kind of heavy on that one because we know a lot of folks love Frank Miller.
Can't remember last time I ordered 500 copies of something.
Yep. The 90s, we are moving on here with Tim Sale's work, very reminiscent of Long Halloween.
Yeah, I love that one.
Into the 2000s with Jock.
You didn't think it could get any grimmer, but it could.
That's true. And into the 2000s further, the 2000 teens with Greg Capullo, really nice cover. And last but not least, the current, which is Jim Lee. And I will point out, you guys can see this is a great wraparound cover. Got everybody important represented there.
Yeah, the main issue is fantastic.
Yeah.
Everybody in the cave.
Really, really gorgeous. So yeah, we've got a lot of really cool stuff this week. Everybody should come on in, pick some things up. I'll give you a quick other pan. I'll also mention we did get some trade paperback restocks, including all 3 volumes of Monstrous. I know a lot of folks have been asking for that recently. So yeah, here you go. Just another quick pan, and you can see we've got tons and tons of copies of the Detective 1000. So come on in. Any last words, guys?
Just that we're looking forward to seeing y'all. Hope y'all can come join the fun.
Absolutely. See you at the shop. Bye, folks.
See ya.